Hey everyone, yasas, que kalosir to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today I have a quick and easy recipe for you. From start to finish, it'll be on the table in 30 minutes. We're gonna be making a spinach and orzo. This is perfect to serve as a side to any fish, chicken, lamb. You can even serve this with some nice bread if you wanna have a vegetarian dinner. It's a twist on classic Spanakritharaki, which is a spinach and rice pilaf. Super simple to make. All the delicious flavors are in there. Let's make this together. So I'm going to begin by thinly slicing one medium onion. Just finely chop it and add it to a skillet that's heating over medium heat. We're going to cook this with lots of olive oil until it's nice and soft, about 8 minutes. Then I'm going to stir in 6 garlic cloves that are grated. So I do prefer to add sliced garlic, but I didn't have any. All of my garlic has been processed and just grated. So I just broke a piece off from the freezer and I'll warm it through in the pan until it's nice and fragrant and just warm through. Then I'm going to add 1 pound of baby spinach. So you can add up to 2 pounds of spinach for this. 1 pound is all I had. You can use fresh spinach, that's easier to work with. Frozen spinach works well too. Just thaw it and drain it before you add it to the pan. We're just going to cook the spinach down with a little bit of salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And then I'm going to add ½ a cup of orzo. You can double or triple this recipe. It's so easy. I'm making a smaller batch today. I'll add ½ a cup of orzo, a little bit of salt and black pepper, and then we're going to start with 2 cups of either chicken broth, vegetable broth, or water. The broth is going to go in and we're going to give everything a nice mix. Bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to like a medium high so it continues to simmer, and cook this for about 12 minutes. Keep an eye on it, and if the liquid starts to evaporate a little bit too fast, go in and add a little bit more. I added ½ a cup of water to this because I do like for there to be a sauce. Once this is done cooking, I don't want the orzo to absorb everything and then it'll be dry. I know some people like their Spanakritharaki dry, but I like it to be nice and saucy. After 12 minutes, the orzo should be al dente. I'm gonna go in and add the juice of a lemon, a little bit of dried dill, some mint. If you have fresh mint, you could add it, but I'll just add a little pinch of dried mint. Give everything a nice mix and then turn the heat off. I like to put the lid on and let this just steam for about 5 minutes so all of the flavors can come together. Once you take the lid off, you'll see that there's still lots of sauce in there. This tastes so delicious with more lemon juice on top, some Feta cheese, if you have some Kalamata olives on the side. It's delicious and it's ready to serve. If you like Spanakritharaki, you're going to love this spinach and orzo. I go heavy on the broth or the water, whatever you're going to use, because I love, first of all, for the orzo to be al dente and there to be lots of sauce in there. The dill is really fresh in there. I love lemon. I topped mine with a little bit of Feta cheese. I'm going to get some olives and enjoy this later on. It's so delicious. The spinach almost melts and becomes creamy. The orzo is perfectly cooked. I think you guys are going to love this one if you try it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. To print the recipe out, head on over to the website, dimitrasdishes.com. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Yes, us.